Hi everyone, I figured I'd make a little update on the tank. It's a nice rainy day here, nice Sunday afternoon, and I figured it would be the perfect time, so let's get into it.
Nope, not talking about that today. We're gonna be talking about this tank. And where is it, you might ask? Well, that's a simple question. It's actually in the lanai. I moved it, and as you can see, some of the coral has died off. But that's not because I continued doing my methods on this tank, no. That's because I was gone for 3 months for personal reasons. And a lot of the coral died off. I mean, some of it still lived, but generally a lot of it died off. But the elegance actually survived. So this guy has gotten pretty big since the last time you've seen it. And then I got a nice little digitata right here. It's doing all right. It's nice and fluffy. Blushing star coral. It's doing all right in the back there. Got this nice little blasto colony. And I added some macroalgae, some more macroalgae, as you can see from my unboxing video. Here's some blue hypnea. It's gotten a little bit bigger since the last time I posted. And here's a side shot of the reef. This is the coat coral. Thought it was a sinulaire at first, but nope. That is actually a coat coral. This was the old green polyp psychophytum, but it's actually disintegrated when I was gone. So kind of weird how that happens. But there's these little polyps on here, and I'm trying to kind of cultivate them because I think they're pretty neat. Then I got this I almost said clove coral, pipe organ coral colony. It's doing all right. Sorry, the video is a little bit shaky. I'm kind of crouched down here to show you this. Shaving brush. I had a crab that was picking at him. He was a little bit too big for this system, so I actually removed him. There's a scallop. They've been in here for about 2 months now, so they're doing all right. Still some seagrass, and while we're on the seagrass topic, actually getting some decent growth. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little shoot popping up. This one in the back has actually died off too close, competing for nutrients. So this one has turned out to be the dominant one. This one's doing okay. I mean, you can see it's got new blades coming up, and there's actually some eggs on it. One of the snails laid eggs on the blades of that one, of the turtle grass. These red unknown species, like these feathers, I don't know if they're growing. Unfortunately, though, the Caulerpa brachypus actually, I don't know if something ate it or just, blew in an area of the tank where I'll never see it again, but yeah, it's gone. Also, these pallies I've had, I collected from the Keys, they're doing all right. I mean, they keep moving around, and I don't really feel as like gluing them because they seem like a more sandbed type species. So wherever they kind of gain their foothold is where the colony will form. Goblin zoanthids, goblin fire zoanthids, they're doing all right. I mean, as you can see, they kind of melted onto that rock there, and there's a lot more polyps since the last time you've seen them. They do okay out here in the lanai, but some days they're open, some days they're not. But generally, they're doing okay. I actually got the species name of this coral now. This is actually a hidden cup coral, and it came on a piece of live rock I got from the Gulf. And this thing is actually growing pretty nicely in here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a head that's buttoned off of those 2 larger ones right there. So we got that guy, and we got a nice newer head that's popped up right there, like right behind that one. I don't know if you can see it. And then you can see there's just a bunch of different little guys popping up all over the place. Out of this green Kenya tree, I don't know how well it's doing. Some days it's open, some days it's not, just like the zoas, which is weird. Soft coral doesn't seem to, I mean, it does all right in this tank, but it doesn't seem to be doing as good as things like the LPS and the SPS. So maybe that's a sign that macroalgae or whatever it is taking nutrients out of the water much too fast. But I don't know. Today it's open, but we'll see. And here's a different view of the Digi. It's doing really good in here. Nice fluffy polyps. Looking forward to that thing kind of growing up towards the surface. So that should be pretty nice. So originally I thought this was Bryopsis, but it's actually a species of like Microcalarpa. Tyga Boy on Instagram actually gave me the name of this, but it's not coming to me right now. So apologies for that. But yeah, this thing, I removed a lot of it because I thought it was, you know, Bryopsis, but it's not. And I'm actually looking forward to it taking over this whole rock now that, given the context, I know what it is. And it's kind of warmed up to me for its visual appeal. It kind of looks like little, I think it's called Hydrophora or something like that. Hydronophora, something like that. I'm not really well versed in the freshwater side, but you get the point. It looks like a freshwater plant. Here's some Duncans. The glass is kind of dirty over here because I can't really reach this side. But yeah, these are doing okay too. Bunch of little babies on this guy. This guy originally came with maybe what? Roughly this size, but a little bit smaller. So he's growing a little bit. Here's some Blastos. Blasto colony again. This thing was doing really bad in the fish store, so I thought I would save it. It's still kind of in recovery mode, but the top of it is actually fluffing up quite nicely. That is if it's not getting stung by the Aptasia. And then some more of that pink feather. I think I showed you this already. And the Calarpa taxifolia. Looking forward to that consuming this rock. Kind of getting a, you know, a Dutch style garden going in here. Calarpa prolifera. So, yep, that's just a little bit that kind of broke off. So I'm looking forward to that, kind of colonizing this area. And there's the pistol shrimp I added. You can see his little claw poking out. I really like that guy, he's super cool. This was that brain coral. There's only like one little polyp left. We'll see how that does. Some more of that pink feather. And of course, since I'm filming now, he's not out, but there's actually a yellow watchman goby in here as well, but he kind of pokes his head out every now and then since I'm on this frame right now. This guy is actually going pretty good. It's gotten a little bit longer, so that's cool. Looking forward to him kind of filling out this whole area right here. Not really planning to add any more coral to this tank. Kind of want to just let it grow out how it is. But if I see something cool, I definitely will pick it up. I mean, there's this frag swap in like 2 weeks, so that should be pretty cool. So if I see something, I'll definitely pick it up, but I'm running out of space in here. I kind of want things to grow out, so it's got to really catch my eye. But anyways, I just wanted to update you guys on the tank, and yeah, happy reef keeping, or macroalgae, whatever you're into. All right, see ya. Bye-bye.